What's going on, y'all? This is Masterpiece. Y'all already know what it is. Masterpiece, as in masterpiece. I'm an artist, so that kind of helped inspire my name. And today I'm here with something that I think will help a lot of people, especially on the continent. I just got back not too long ago. About 6 months ago, I got back from a 6 month stay in Malawi, and it was wonderful. It was beautiful, and I saw beautiful art, stuff that blew my mind. Um, Not just because a lot of people will think that there's not beautiful art in Africa. They just think that there's traditional African art, and there's when you go there, when you go to the different galleries and museums, you'll see, or even if you just get to know local artists, like I personally did. I'm not the kind of person that'll travel and just stay in the hotel or resort or whatever. I went there for 6 months, I lived with my wife's dad and with my father-in-law, and and day after day I would be chilling with the Rastas, chilling with the vendors, the artists, the tailors, whatever, establishing real relationships, friendships. And there's one thing that I noticed upon seeing the different artworks in Africa is that because I went to Zimbabwe and Mozambique as well, and I plan to go back and do more. I think we all should. But what I what I wanted to say was that as an artist, I know what other artists may be going for or trying to achieve. Other artists know where my mistakes are. They know what I was trying to do. They probably know how I achieved my work. And as an artist, I could also take good guesses on how. Sometimes I'm stumped. As an artist, when you're stumped, that's when you start to really appreciate the artist. You're like, damn, how do they do that? Well, I just wanted to when I make the migration to Africa, I want to open up a center of learning for the arts. But there's one I can't do it right now, but it's just eating me. And I know I got a lot of African friends out there, people in Rwanda. What's up? You know who you are uh, on the West Coast. Uh, I got friends in Malawi, and made friends in Zimbabwe, which is really cool. So this is for you guys to share, and this is for anybody else too. Um, a lot of times in African art, you'll notice that it's very two-dimensional, which is very cool. That's where you get that look from. So let's just say that we're painting. This is very important, guys. The reason why I'm doing this is because it'll help generate income. Because foreigners love art, and they love foreign art. So a European is gonna love foreign art when they go travel. An East Asianer is gonna love Canadian art when he comes to Canada. A lot of people from Korea will come to BC and buy up art and souvenirs and take it back home. Yada yada yada, so on and so forth. This is going to help the locals of hopefully the continent of Africa, and also Jamaica and the Caribbeans, the whole Caribbean, South America, wherever you're at. This is going to help to bring more income to you from the foreigners that are coming in, okay? Because the whole art profession has been standardized by European art. That's why art is just art until it's another, this is Chinese art. Now this is African art. But if it's European art, it's just art. So a lot of times, so this is going to help generate income. A lot of great paintings with great composition and great color have the potential to be sold to the foreigners, to the travelers, but don't because of some things that I have noticed, and this is just one of them. This is going to help a lot of people if you're artists, and there's a lot of artists on the continent. So let's just say we're making a clay pot, which is typical of something that you'll see in Malawi, Zimbabwe, Ethiopia. Alright, so you got a clay pot. A lot of the times, people will want to give dimension to this pot. Okay? So, you got your black pot. Now, the way I would do it is I would gradually add in the highlights and the lowlights. But I would do it by mixing the color with it. A lot of times, you see this. Let's see something I don't really care about. Okay. A lot of times, you'll see this. So say you want to bring three-dimensionality, and this is for everybody on the continent, this is for all my artists in the Caribbean, everybody, you know. Say you want to bring three-dimensionality to this blue streak. You could, what they would do in the continent that I observed in African art is they will just add white, like that, and then kind of just fade it out like this. So just kind of, see what I mean? And that adds like a highlight, so like the light sources from here coming down, making a highlight. And then something that's typically missing in a lot of African art that you'll see is the underside, the reflected light. That's if there's something underneath this to reflect off of. Okay, so the light source hits here, it brightens this up, and if there's something, a surface like a table, then it'll reflect the light that's shining back up onto this object here. Okay, and if the table is green, then this reflection will have a slight green in it. Anyways, this is kind of getting off topic. What I'm trying to show you is they will just simply take, do not simply take just the white to make it brighter, or the yellow or to make it brighter. You want to, if this is black, you want to add some of the white in here and make a dark gray first. Okay? You want to add it in your dark gray, to the point you can't even really see it. Let me bring this closer for you guys. Here. There we go. Alright? Add in your dark gray. Right here. Then add in a little bit more white. And just do it right beside it. Maybe even overlap it. And then add a little bit more white to the gray. Right beside it. A little bit more white to the gray. That right beside that. And then grab a big hunk of white. There we go. So it's getting lighter and lighter. Gradually and truly. It's truly getting lighter and lighter. It's not just a white streak over dark. That makes it very flat still. And then you want to kind of grab just a little bit here. Just put it on that underside there. Like so. So that you have a gradual lightening. Okay? So instead of just, you know, if this yellow is gonna get darker, instead of just grabbing black and like putting it here and fading it, right, which you'll see in a lot of art, this is the lazy way, or this is, if you know. If you don't know, then this is the inaccurate way. So there you go. Boom. Now it's quote unquote faded, but it's very two-dimensional. It's still very flat. So just for all you brothers and sisters out there that are artists, you know, this is just a small trick that's gonna really help bring in that income. You know what I'm saying, and support your family with and save. Okay, so this is Masterpiece again. I really hope that this has helped. Keep on making art. I love the ideas, the landscapes, the pots, the dancers. I love it all. Keep the art coming out. Malawi's got some great art. There's a great artist named Jethro Longway, Jethro space Longway, Longwe. Check out his artwork. He's from Malawi. A great guy too. Helps kids. Lets kids live with him and teaches them karate and piano, and he's just a great mentor, great artist. Many great artists over there. Anyways, I'm gonna be doing a whole series on why we should be going back to the continent to live happier, but that's in the future. I just wanted to give this quick tip. I hope this helps a lot of people generate that income, get that foreign dollar, then, you know, and thrive. All right. So once again, this is Masterpiece saying, yo, eat to live, as always, and yeah, man, just peace and blessings. All right, thanks.